Hi everyone, it's me, GabrielThePhoneAngel. So, I hear that you guys love long content, like 15 minutes long. Just kidding. So, yeah, Thursday Tech News wasn't that great, and that's okay. So, I unfortunately can't talk about the Nexus 6P because I don't have it with me anymore, but I can certainly talk about the Galaxy J6 Plus. So, I'll make this a quick review. Alrighty, so I've owned the Samsung Galaxy J6 Plus for about a year. Here's the things that I didn't like, and here's the things that I did like, and here's something I just found an interesting perspective on just about Samsung. So, things I didn't like. I did not like the micro USB ports. I thought that it was very outdated, it wasn't great, and it certainly wasn't the best choice that Samsung could have opted for their Samsung devices. And the next thing that I just didn't like is that I just really didn't enjoy the performance of the smartphone. Like, day-to-day usages was fine. There was a slight delay, but it wasn't like the worst thing in the world. But when it came to like games or, even something that would have been a simple 2D game wasn't well handled here on the Samsung Galaxy J6 Plus. So, wasn't a big fan about performance. But here's the things that I did like. I didn't mind the screen as much. I thought it was okay, and honestly, the new phone that I have now isn't that high of resolution, but it's totally okay. Then the next thing that I liked about the Galaxy J6 Plus is that I enjoyed the software. Really like Samsung software and how customizable it is and how you can change things. And, I really love the battery saver option because that really helps out for when you need a couple more hours squeezed out of that battery. Then the next thing that I also liked was the camera. Now, this actually blew me away because originally I didn't like the camera as much. Sometimes I didn't like Samsung's colors. But maybe if I edit it with a Google Photos, editor or something like that, and if I shot in the full resolution, then it actually turned out pretty okay. The next thing that I actually enjoyed was the side-mounted fingerprint scanner. I thought it was pretty convenient and it was a pretty smart idea, although I would have to say this would be in the I don't like box, is that it was slightly slow, but it was totally fine. Then the next thing that I really liked is the color. I love the Galaxy J6 Plus color. I thought it was great and amazing. So, yeah. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have added this before, and I shouldn't have thought of this before. But now to go back just real quick on the things that I did not like. I did not like the storage that is found on my smartphone. It's only 32 gigabytes. Now, thankfully, Samsung has a way that you can upgrade your storage, but it's only 32 gigabytes of storage and only 2 gigabytes of RAM. That's pretty essential when you need to multitask with multiple apps. And so, yeah, not really that great. So, in 2020, would I recommend this smartphone? Absolutely not. This smartphone actually came out back in 2018, and, well, I didn't realize that this was a 2018 product, and I should have just waited, like, maybe a month or so, and I could have gotten that better smartphone. But anyway, that's just my buyer's remorse. Is there better alternatives? Yes. Here's the ones that I recommend, although I have not reviewed them. So, yeah, I would highly recommend the Galaxy A31 because it's a lot more better. It's got a better screen, better cameras, a better battery. It's just an even better performance. So it's just an overall better experience. And the Galaxy A51, if you want to feel like that nothing isn't exactly missing, then yeah, I would highly recommend the Galaxy A51. It is slightly more expensive than the baseline model of when I bought this phone, which was of $250, which is something I was pretty frustrated about, but yeah. So, before I wrap things up, that perspective of Samsung, why did my perspective change? Why was that so interesting? Well, here's the thing. I saw this review about the Samsung Galaxy S10, their flagship line of processors. And so, their flagship line phones. And a lot of people had to say that it was actually a really good package. Nothing felt missing. And that now goes the same as well for the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. It's just really refined and it's really good. It hits all the boxes that we would want out of a smartphone. So it almost feels like that Samsung is doing a perfect job on making a good smartphone that can fit all their needs. And here's the thing. When I had my Samsung Galaxy J6 Plus, although I didn't like the micro USB port, and although I didn't like the performance, if I got a better processor, a bit of RAM, changed it over to USB Type-C, and maybe a better display, then I actually would have been perfectly fine with it. I would have been totally fine for what it was. And I think that this year's offerings of the new Galaxy A series really stand out to be absolutely better than what the J6 Plus is. But don't think that Samsung isn't great. It's actually a really good company and they have good smartphone products. They deliver really well when it comes to their phones. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching this. Hope you all have a fantastic night or day, whatever it is, and I'll catch you in the next one.